Hello, player, and welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. All progressing, generating through the zone story quest with my recreated character I made back in October 2022. Blah blah blah. Anyway, this part I'll be going through the zone story quests of Stormhaven, and like Glambra, also have as much zone story quest 24, and also he also has 24. So yeah. Anyway, if we're doing enough of rambling, let me just proceed now. Also, I got to call my clan friend back after he got destroyed in battlegrounds. Okay. Of course, the game have to now load. Come on.
You're welcome to Coghlan Village, traveler, but you'll have to excuse me. No time for idle chat. The town's been attacked by slavers, and to make matters worse, they had help from people we would have expected to be on our side.
You're referring to a knight in the stocks.
Exactly. Everyone is all worked up because she's claiming to be a Knight of the Flame. I give her credit for a brilliant disguise, but I wasn't born yesterday. You didn't fall for her cockamamie story, did you?
See, Sagesdale should have been a missioner.
Again, a very convenient lie. There was a messenger from the castle here, but he didn't say anything to me. He was over there by the warehouse when the slavers attacked. Those fancy clothes made him a target. They took him captive.
But they may take the missioner.
Well, I got the town guard organized fast and had the slavers in full retreat. The cowards. They barricaded themselves in the warehouse, though. We're just going to starve them out. If your messenger's not dead, they've got him down there.
I'll go for him.
Be my guest. Just don't expect any help from the guard. The slavers are like rats, quick to scurry back into a hole. But they fight nasty when they're cornered.
Yeah. If I recall, actually he's behind her or something like that.
Well, be ready. They're desperate in there.
Yeah, look at the Thieves Trove. I do. I haven't wait. I need to sell some of my destroy some of my stuff. Okay.
It's about time. I assume the Duke sent you? I am his personal messenger, you know. Well, what are you waiting for? Untie me!
First tell me why you came to a village.
I had a message for the constable. Not that it's any business of yours. Sir Hughes of the Knights of the Flame sent me with clear orders. The message is for the constable's ears only.
If you ever stay here.
No, please, I'll tell you. Not like it's a really important secret or anything. Sir Hughes just takes himself a little too seriously. The message was just that Dame Dabienne of the Knights of the Flame was coming to help with security.
Did you tell the constable?
No, I never got the chance. I had to talk to my friend first. Well, I didn't have to, I suppose. Anyways, that's when the slavers attacked. Will you untie me now? I'll go talk to the constable right away.
Sure, straight to the constable, fool.
There, I dare you.
Okay.
I'm really scared.
I gave the constable the message, but he doesn't seem to believe me. He put Dame Dabienne in the stocks. I'm glad I'm not her.
This young man is lucky to be alive, though I'm not sure he realizes it. He told me about the message from the castle. The whole thing just seems a little too convenient, though, doesn't it? I can't release Dame Dabienne. Not yet.
Even with proof of her innocence?
My duty is to ensure the safety of this village, and my gut's telling me that she's part of the threat. Too many coincidences. If we can get the village secure, we can revisit the matter. Right now, I need to deal with this ship.
What's your problem with the ship?
The slavers are on board. The captain claims he's not with them, but I know the truth. He's asking me to send the town guard to help him clear the slavers from below decks. It's clearly some kind of trap, and we're not falling for it.
What if he's telling the truth?
He's not, but even if he was, it wouldn't be my problem. My duty is to the village, not his ship. Bottom line, he needs to turn his ship around and head back out to sea. If not, we'll just sink it right here. That'll solve his slaver problem.
I'll talk to the captain.
You do that. As soon as we can ensure the town's in no immediate danger, we can talk about releasing your friend from the stocks.
And soon you'll be in stocks.
Aren't you afraid?
I've had it, I tell you. In all my years sailing these seas, I've never received such ill treatment in a friendly port. My men lie here bleeding on deck, and we are refused aid. This man they call Constable is the son of a dog. Or did he change his mind?
Constable Pascal says you're working with the slavers.
I'd sooner eat sand than do business with these Dunmer swine. I have explained this. Last night was dark. When I realized there was no beacon to mark the shore, I dropped anchor. The slavers came in longboats. They caught us unawares.
But you managed to fight them off.
It was a daring battle. The slavers outnumbered us 10 to 1. But we'd planned for this. We lured them below decks and sealed the hatch. Many men were lost, though. We here on deck are all that remain, and we need aid. Can you help us?
Do you have anything to prove your claims?
Yes, of course. I would gladly give my ledger over, but unfortunately it is below decks. This is why I've asked the constable to assist us in eliminating these Dunmer dogs, but he has refused. I'm afraid we're at a stalemate in this respect.
I had to fix my headset. Anyway. Let me go down, Dale. I'll get the ledger.
You are brave, perhaps even a little foolhardy, but I like you. Though I fear for your safety down there, I will not stand in your way. If you return with the ledger, I will be forever in your debt.
I don't know if I get my weapon now. I'll be putting it back up. But anyway, yeah. Toughest bounty ledger. Alright. Can I read it? Yeah, there we go. Oh, sure. You're very good. This one, beast. There you go.
I need somebody to patch me up.
If we hadn't already lost half the crew, I'd have half a mind to teach these village guards a lesson.
Stay out of trouble. The captain still refuses to leave? All right, then we'll do this the hard way. I'll call together the rest of the guard.
He's not with those slavers. This ledger proves it.
You have the ship's ledger? The captain said it was lost below decks. I'll have to study this, but I'll be honest, I'm extremely skeptical this will prove anything completely.
At least you can release for night.
No, I'm sorry, we just can't take that risk. I dreamed about all of this, you see. The slavers, the ship, the knight.
Yeah.
They were all working together. Even the blacksmith. I've known her for years.
The blacksmith is involved too.
Yes, Sabisa the blacksmith too. And I don't care how it sounds. Defending the village is the highest priority, and we need weapons for that. Sabisa is refusing to supply us. She's leaving me no option but to have her arrested.
And now you want me to talk to her.
Actually, I prefer you didn't. I appreciated your objectivity at first, but I must admit I am beginning to question your intentions. I'd prefer if you simply left town.
Don't you realize how paranoid you sound?
You don't know what you're talking about. Paranoid. If you saw what I saw. I dreamed about this. Every last detail. You think that was just a coincidence? No way.
If Constable Pascal sent you here with orders to open the forge, you can just turn around and head right back out the door. That man has no right to order me around, and I'm not about to issue weapons for his witch hunt.
I came with a warning. He's planning to arrest you.
Arrest me? That quick-witted bastard! To think I even cooked that man breakfast. What in oblivion's gotten into him? First he arrests a Knight of the Flame, and now me?
You two, you two were close.
We were friends for years, and then one night... Well, I guess you don't need the details. For a month or two, I thought we had something. Then he just broke it off. Wouldn't even let me in his house to talk. He acted like I had betrayed him.
He mentioned something about his dreams.
He did? He was having trouble sleeping. You know, I saw one of those weird cult members leaving his house. The Supernal Dreamers. You don't think that has anything to do with this?
So I visited the constable's house.
Good idea. Perhaps there's some indication of why Pascal's behaving this way. He's just not himself. I'll talk to some of the other townspeople. I bet some of them have noticed his behavior as well.
Okay. Oh. This is why I did that while standing up. Okay, there we go. Now I'm hidden. Now no one can see me locking it. Good. No, let me just check some stuff. Nothing good. I could try it, for money. Or do more. Okay. Pascal's dreams are mine. Now you're dead. Destroyed. Defeated. But you know I'm getting that because he's, do more, but can't wait to get killed. Yeah. They are working for, I probably can't pronounce the wrong David Clint's name, but, Vermedia. Full of nightmares. Yeah, I just said that.
Turns out that almost everyone in town thinks Pascal's been acting strange. Even the guards. Did you find anything that explains his behavior?
There was a tumor and the Daedric symbol on his bed.
Oh, my poor little Pascal. What a mess you've made. One thing's for sure. We need to put an end to all these wicked accusations he's been making.
And release Dame Damien from the stocks.
Indeed. As I said, even the town guards knew something was amiss. I told them to be ready. I suppose Pascal will probably have to be restrained. Oh well. Best thing for unpleasant work is just to get it over with. Let's go.
And now he's in the stocks.
What? Soon
didn't want to do it, but it had to be done. I just hope he forgets all this when he gets back to his right mind.
I should have known. Take him to the warehouse. Give him to the slavers.
This wouldn't happen in Rothgar. And if it did, we'd just string the madman up, or burn him, or throw him off a cliff. Whatever was easiest.
I am your constable.
Yeah, whatever.
Not so fine, are you now?
How he talked just back. Right.
Oh, my aching neck. I haven't been this sore in years. Oh, but freedom sure does feel good. This situation was more dangerous than I realized. You went way beyond the call of duty here, friend. I can't adequately express my gratitude.
Glad nobody's doing it all out.
Not as glad as I am, believe me. It seems I'll need to take over security here in the village. And with those slavers out there, I need to get busy. First, though, I'm gonna see if someone around here can give me a massage. The villagers may not realize it, but you saved this town from crumbling into chaos. I mentioned before that I came from Elcair Castle. The situation there is critical, and I think you might be able to make a difference.
Watch for Paul from that Eggleo Castle.
I could give you a list, to be sure, but my concerns are more general. There are rumors of assassins and spies in the castle, and as I was leaving, I heard something about a Red Guard army marching in that direction.
Why would Red Guards attack?
Good question. We're all part of the Daggerfall Covenant, right? Maybe it was a false report. All the same, you should go. Talk to Messenger Courtier when you get there. I asked him to announce your coming to Duke Nathaniel.
I look for him at the castle.
I hate to say it, but I told you so. You should have listened to me.
I don't care if the constable was brainwashed by some
Happening to
cult.
us.
I still say there's something suspicious about that woman.
I wouldn't say it too loud if I were you. There's another set of stocks right there next to the constable. When I'm free, there will be an accounting.
Maybe she wasn't working with the slavers, but there's still something shady about that woman. Mark my words.
You're just a bitch.
So now we have the constable in the stocks. All the same to me as long as it draws the crowds. See anything you like?
Yeah, he says all this stuff. Yeah, it says on this. Oh, I've always said this already before.
So you're off league with her. I should have known. Not so fine, are you now?
Right.
As soon as you start talking sense, we'll let you out of there, honey. My poor, poor Pascal. I thought he was acting like a churlish teenager, but it turns out he was just under the influence of some evil curse.
You know,
Serves you right
It's
for
all just-
accusing innocent people.
I was about to leave, but now I see that. Let me go in here and get that letter. No, piece of paper, whatever. So I'm not gonna talk to him. Just looking for this piece of paper, whatever it is. That is, if it's not. Oh shoot. Well, something. I heard something moved in the kitchen, so you may check that out. Didn't see nothing, so I hope that's not. Oh, I don't have no rat. Yeah. Just hope there's no rat in the house. Yeah. Oh, there you go. The Joker's letter. Okay. We don't care what it say. I just picking it up to get off my map. But yeah, I'm not sure what that was. Hope it's not. I hope we don't have rats. Yeah. So that just be.
Baton, Calixte, you're my friends. Are you going to allow this?
Anyway, now I need to just go up north. Actually, more better if I just go to that wasteland first. That because it would just be more simpler. Because I already went through all of that already. So yeah.
If my orders didn't forbid it, we would listen to this braggart. Claims he could drop us all with a hand behind his back. The nerve. And King Faharajad claims these warriors are here in a diplomatic capacity. Preposterous.
Why do you think they're really heal?
When a king sends his army somewhere, are his intentions not clear enough? I always knew the Covenant was a bad idea. Apparently King Faharajad thinks us fools as well. Certainly if he expects us to allow his soldiers past the gates.
So you think this is an invasion?
Until I hear a better explanation, yes. But my opinion is inconsequential. I simply follow the orders I'm given. Dame Falhad has forbidden us to allow any of the Alakir into the castle. If you have further questions, she's at the main gate.
I'll go find Dame Falhad. First, let me talk to the missioner.
Oh, gall and pox! Dame Dabienne wanted me to tell the Duke you were coming here. You saved me back in Coglin village. I'm the messenger, the one in the warehouse.
And you forgot?
I'm sorry. I got back here and I had to tell my parents and my friends about the slaver attack down at the village. And then it just completely slipped my mind. Not much point in doing it now. I can't believe I forgot to announce you to the Duke. I really am sorry. I hope you can forgive me.
This is the second message you forgot to deliver.
Oh yeah! I forgot to deliver the message to the constable in Coglin village as well. That's actually kind of funny, isn't it? Unless... Are you frustrated with me?
No, I think it's funny too.
Oh, good. You had me worried there for a moment. Thanks for understanding. I'll see you around the castle, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, now back to... Yeah, let's go. And that's going to be order of a patch. Or order of a dispatch. But yeah, who we need to speak to.
Damned foreigners. Nothing but trouble around here ever since the Duke married King Faharajad's daughter. And now there's a Redguard army on our doorstep, expecting the Knights of the Flame to just stand aside.
What's going on here?
Envoy Darima marches up with an army claiming she's on a diplomatic mission from King Faharajad of Alakir. She says her message is for Duke Nathaniel alone and demands entry. All I have to say is over my dead body.
Don't you come in alone?
My mission is clear. No one from the Redguard camp allowed in the castle. I'm a Knight of the Flame, and I will enforce that directive to my dying breath. Sir Hughes is the head of our order. If you have concerns, speak to him inside the castle.
Okie dokie.
My brother joined that bad man cult. Word is they're all dead now. I never liked my brother much.
Okay, there's a note in here too. Is it quest related? It seems now on the first table, so let me go up on the first floor. I was saying first table. First floor, so let me go on the second floor. Here we go. Yeah.
You're welcome to Alcair Castle. I'm sure you noticed King Faharajad's army camped outside our walls, so you can understand why Duke Nathaniel is not entertaining guests. I should hope you're not here to add to our troubles.
I might be able to help.
Don't hear that too often, but it's most welcome. If blood gets spilled here, it could destroy the fragile alliance holding together the Daggerfall Covenant. We need to defuse this situation as quickly as possible.
Letting the Vanguard envoy in would be a good start.
Damn it. Dame Follett is holding the envoy up at the gate, isn't she? Never questioning orders is Follett's strength and her weakness. I'll have to send word to make an exception. Meantime, I actually have a task you'd be well suited for.
Wait, what can I do?
It's a sensitive matter. We've intercepted secret messages to King Faharajad from someone inside the castle who goes by the alias of Almundine. My hope is that a little research in the library might reveal where this term comes from.
Oh, wait, I can check the library.
Unfortunately, the Duke requires that he personally approve all visitors to the library, and he can't know about this. The library guard, Sir Gregory, perhaps you can persuade him to look the other way, or, failing that, to leave his post.
I'll give it a try.
Again, you must keep this quiet. The Duke is already overwhelmed, and hearing about a spy inside the castle might push him over the edge. Get past Sir Gregory and into the library. Find out who Almundine is, and report back to me personally.
What does the Duke plan to do about the Vanguard army?
For better or worse, the Duke defers to me on the matter for now. Nathaniel shares King Emmerich's bloodline, but not his talent for calm under pressure. Of course, the Duke's wife being King Faharajad's daughter doesn't make matters easier.
Duchess is from Alakir?
Indeed. Duchess Lakana is one of King Faharajad's youngest daughters. They say he was quite fond of her. She doesn't speak of her father much, but I think those ties run deeper than she lets on.
Can you order Sir Gregory to let me into the library?
I cannot defy the Duke's orders, not with an army at the gates. You can. One thing that might help, Sir Gregory is insanely jealous of his wife. In his mind, she would be the sheath to every knight's blade. You didn't hear it from me.
Okay.
Hold it right there. This is Duke Nathaniel's personal library. No access without his express permission.
Or if it's an emergency.
If it's an emergency, you want the armory, not the library. It's just books in there. Honestly, I don't know why the Duke's so worried about it, but he is. If I let you in, I'd be kicked out of the castle. Probably my wife, too.
Your wife might be sad. Might be sad if that pretty face got mangled. Your wife works in the castle too.
No, I couldn't ask her to work. She wouldn't like that. She might even leave me. No, she spends most of her time in the market. Too much time, if you ask me. I can't stand the way all those merchants look at her. The other knights, too.
I could have intimidated him. There you go.
After all the gold I've spent here, you'd think these backwater merchants would be more grateful. No patience whatsoever. I miss city life. I miss Wayrest. By the way, have you seen Sir Higgins?
Now what did you ask?
Oh, Sir Higgins is such a gentleman. I'm just waiting for him to come and help me carry all these groceries home.
Gregory won't like that.
Unless the Duke himself tells me to make an exception. The library is off limits.
Do you know Sir Higgins?
Everyone does. That damn man gets away with murder. Sir Hughes has him patrolling inside the castle walls. He basically just lollygags around the market, flirting with women. Why do you ask?
He was escorting your wife home from the market.
My wife? Vendi? That motherless louse. His escorting days will come to a swift end when I break his kneecaps.
Off you go. Okay. Now I'm in the library. I probably don't need to check these for lore books, because I already mostly got every lore book and stuff, because you can see that right there and stuff. But I don't mind. Okay. There's a textbook. Actually, what's the thing? There are no orc or red guard names on the list. Royal lineage or sentinel. Regard Sir Hughes of the Duchess. Okay. So hi.
Sometimes a true knight must undertake a mission that requires reading books rather than slaying monsters. Such is what I asked of you. Did you learn anything in the library?
Admin is Duchess Lacanna herself.
I feared as much. We have to proceed carefully now. We don't want to alert the Duchess or King Faharajah to the fact that we know about the secret communications. I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to speak with the Duke about this. The fact that the Duchess is sending secret letters to her father is serious cause for concern. We need to know exactly what they're planning, though.
What do you propose?
After speaking with King Faharajad's envoy, Duchess Lacanna asked to go out and negotiate with the Redguard General herself. Clearly, we can't allow that. But the Duchess is refusing to let the envoy leave to deliver her message.
I could deliver the message.
Thoughts exactly. And in so doing, you would win her confidence. You already helped get the envoy through the gates, so Lacanna will be inclined to trust you. Go speak with her upstairs. Do whatever you must to learn her plans.
I'll report back when I know more. Two sides of every coin.
Darima told me you spoke to Sir Hughes about Dame Follett. Thank you. You don't know what a relief it is to have her here. I am an outsider in Alcaire Castle, with no one I can fully trust. Sometimes I even wonder if I can trust the Duke.
Why is that?
Because there have been several attempts made on my life, all from someone within these walls. An Alakir poison intended for my lips killed one of my tasters just a few days ago.
Why would someone want to kill you?
There are many rivals for the throne in Alakir. They despise the Covenant, and they would kill me to destroy it. My father has been trying to identify the assassins. I must speak with General Thoda at the camp outside, but I am forbidden.
Why not send inward Dharma?
Because Darima is the only one in the castle I can fully trust. I need her here, and I fear that if she leaves, they may not permit her to return.
We wish I could be your missioner.
Can I trust you? You did intercede on our behalf with Sir Hughes. Very well. But General Thoda will not expect you. You will need to get his attention. It may be difficult, but if you could best some of his warriors, he will want to see you.
I'll get General Thoda's attention.
Thank you. Things are truly desperate when a daughter of King Faharajad must rely on the generosity of a stranger. But I do believe in you. The future of the Covenant and my life depends on you. Rupka, go with you, friend.
I cannot believe one of our own is behind the attacks on Duchess Lacanna. There must be some other explanation. There has to be.
Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. A challenge Alakir soldiers. A lot just popped up on my screen there. Okay. You first.
You should walk with more respect.
You are in a camp full of soldiers who have been sitting still too long. Someone may decide to use you for sword practice.
I'm always up for a fight.
As am I. Watch and see a true warrior in action. Let us dance then. Well fought.
What have we here? You come strutting through our camp with such attitude. Perhaps someone needs to teach you a lesson?
You want to fight?
Very well. We shall see who fights best.
Let us dance then. Well fought.
This is a military camp, not fit for the likes of you. Be on your way, little one.
Draw your blade and let's see how tough you really are.
Nothing would please me more. Let us dance then. Not bad.
Who is this little pipsqueak walking through our camp? Perhaps I turn you into a pincushion?
You want to fight?
Very well. We shall see who fights best. Let us dance then. Well fought.
Oh, now, this champion want to fight me now. A while ago, that champion didn't. Okay.
My sword arm has had little practice since coming to Stormhaven. You look like you might make good sport.
Draw your blade and let's see how tough you really are.
Nothing would please me more. Let us dance then. Not bad.
Good.
You don't look so dangerous. Yet you waltz into my camp and pick fights with my soldiers. Tell me why I should not simply cut off your head where you stand.
We got Duchess who sent me.
The princess? She is all right then. That is good. King Faharajad sent me to protect her, but there is little I can do from out here. I do not wish to start a war, but I will if my king orders it. I await new orders even now.
Do you know who tried to poison her?
Ah, yes, indeed. The poison maker was quite stubborn, but he spoke a name with his dying breath. It means nothing to me, though. He said, Follett.
Dame Vollet? She's one of our Knights of a Flame.
She is. Then she is in the castle. Go then, quickly. Tell the connoisseur that she may be prepared for this wench assassin. I cannot go in, so you must protect her.
Aye. And back to the castle.
It is a relief to see you returned. I fear I might have asked too much. Tell me, though, did General Thoda have any new insights into the source of these assassination attempts?
Dame Vollet purchased for poison.
What? The Knights of the Flame are sworn to protect me. Why would one try to take my life? I know Dame Follett spoke out against my marriage to the Duke, but I can't imagine how that could motivate her to murder. I hope Dame Follett was acting alone in this. If there is a wider conspiracy, I fear for what that might mean for our future.
General Thoda says you leave the castle.
No, this will not do. To run would be to surrender to this madwoman's hatred. Follett is the one who must pay. Though I don't always agree with him, Sir Hughes is a good man, and I trust him. Tell him of Follett's betrayal. He will see justice served.
Stay here, I'll find Sir Hughes.
I can't believe my suspicions were so far from the truth. The assassin being a Breton only makes this situation more volatile. Please, tell Sir Hughes and ask him to resolve this matter swiftly.
Why is it more volatile?
Because it has greater potential for destroying the Daggerfall Covenant.
Yeah.
My choice to go to my father for help rather than the Knights of the Flame only made matters worse. I'm sorry for that now.
But that's how you learned it was Daneful.
Indeed. But perhaps it would have been better if Sir Hughes had uncovered that truth. No time for regrets, though. We will do this properly now. Let Sir Hughes handle it. It is what's best for the Covenant.
That's full. Come on out. There we go.
I trust you've earned the Duchess' confidence by...
At first I thought there was another player here, but it's just another, just an NPC. Anyway.
I trust you've earned the Duchess' confidence by now. That's good. Have you been able to learn why she was conspiring with her father?
Yeah, she feared for her life.
To the attempt on her life, that makes sense, but why go to her father? The Knights of the Flame are here to protect her. It makes no sense. Why would he send an army here? The assassin's poison came from Alakir. The Duchess said so herself.
Yes, but it was Dame Walot who purchased the poison.
Dame Follett? Are you certain? That's a grave accusation. Of course she was opposed to the marriage. We'll have to question her, but sending a Knight of the Flame to apprehend her might not be wise.
I can do it.
I was hoping you might volunteer. That would help avoid a scene. Follett's home is north of the inn. If you'll go there first, I'll get some of my men and come as backup.
Okay. Knock, knock. Oh, she's ready to fight me. Okay.
If this is what it's come down to.
Okay, she's not really. She's not hitting me, she's just hitting like Clamphere. Oh well. Yeah, with my Clamphere, there's really no point of using defense rune. I use that strike to when I do like daily battlegrounds. And I say it's not lately it resets around 1 AM. Probably for last maintenance. It resetted. No, that wouldn't make no sense because I'm not sure. We probably resetted it now. They changed the time. Usually around Eastern time zone. Usually around 1 AM. Now you say it's free. They have not resetted that. But anyway, enough about talking about that. Anyway.
Where's Follett? Did she run?
No, she attacked it. I killed her.
I'm sorry to hear that. You did what had to be done, and I suppose her reaction merely proves her guilt. I wish I could say there was no longer cause for concern. Somehow, though, I just don't think that's the case. Something about all this just isn't adding up.
I agree. It's hard to believe Follett was acting alone.
Indeed. I would very much like to discuss this with you further, but not inside the castle. My home is past the market. If you'll give me a moment to settle matters here and check on the Duchess, I'll meet you there and we can talk.
I'll see you soon. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how this goes. I think was he actually one who behind all of this, or I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I was right, and I can't read that yet.
You? Did Sir Hughes send you to kill me?
Why would I want to kill you?
You're not here to... Oh, merciful Stendar! Lakana!
Sir Hughes is checking on her. She's safe.
No, she's not safe. Hughes is going to kill her. He's crazy. Something about his dreams.
Yeah, here we go.
Believe me, check his journal. He was writing all about it. First, though, untie me. I have to get back to the castle and warn Lakana.
Oh, still. Belloc botched the job and killed the poor food taster. And, yeah, and sent an army to the gates. It's all close to me that the vision is assigned for me and me alone. I must do this myself. Device. But this is all for. Okay. Yeah. I'm probably taking a long while to overwrite. I'm not sure. I wasn't even paying attention to the meaning map. Oh well. Yeah, above.
By the gods, they've murdered the Duchess.
I've had it, I tell you.
I think it was actually the envoy was supposed to be the Duchess. I can't remember. Anyway. This body is still warm to the touch. The blade and its back raised the signal of the Knights of the Flame. This weapon obviously belonged to Sir Hughes.
Lakana, my friend, this can't be happening. How could she be dead?
She cannot be dead. This cannot be real. Lakana. You spoke with her, didn't you? What do you know of this? Tell me.
Sir Hughes is responsible for this.
Hughes? Was he mad? He was supposed to protect her. How will I explain this to Lakana's father? To her sister? Lakana would never hurt anyone. She was innocent. My beloved wife. I don't understand. Sir Hughes served me for so many years. Loyally. Faithfully. Why would he murder my wife?
His dream says Lakana would destroy the castle.
Dreams? That maniac murdered my wife on the basis of a dream? He will die for this. You must help me find him. He's probably gone to Firebrand Keep. Please, do it for Lakana. Find Hughes and kill him.
I'll find him. I'll find him, Your Grace. Okay. That's where I need to go. So yeah. Okay. That should be this way, yeah. Oh shoot. Okay.
You're looking for Sir Hughes, aren't you? Get in line. We've been waiting for him to come and clarify our orders for days. He returned all right, but mumbling incoherently. Know what that means? Just more confusion. I think Hughes has lost it.
You're right, he murdered Duchess Lakana.
The Duchess is dead? Hughes killed her? Oh, for Mara's sake, I didn't think he was that crazy. I guess that explains why his orders were so confusing. Good thing we didn't march on the Red Guards at Alcaire Castle. So I guess if Sir Hughes killed the Duchess then, crazy or not, the Duke is going to want him to answer for that. I guess this means we're going to have to find a new leader.
Where's Sir Hughes now?
He went into the keep. Sir Croix might be protecting him though. Finding Hughes may be difficult until we clear up all the confusion here. You should talk to Sir Edmund. He's just up the steps.
Taking a stand for what's
7 out of 24.
If you've come to Firebrand Keep to petition for help from the Knights of the Flame, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Our leader, Sir Hughes, seems to have gone mad, and the
knights are divided over whether or not to follow his last order.
Sir Hughes is mad. He killed the Duchess.
This is far worse than I thought, and makes our cause all the more critical. Sir Hughes just returned to the keep, acting strangely. He's in there with Sir Croy, who is making preparations to attack the Red Guards at Alcair Castle.
We had to stop them.
Indeed. Myself and these others were exiled for standing against Sir Croy, but we are too few at present to retake the keep. There are other knights in the keep who are questioning Sir Croy. Could you go in and look for those who would join us?
I want to knights to the calls.
If Alcair is truly threatened, regardless of where it comes from, I will defend it to the death.
The plan to attack the Red Guards is wrong. Help Sir Edmund and I will take the keep.
You're right. This doesn't make any sense at all. My duty is to do what's right, not to blindly follow orders. I'm with you.
Okay. Like I said, some might attack me, so.
If Alcair is truly threatened, regardless of where it comes from, I will defend it to the death.
And then we talk to your friend.
If Alcair is...
Okay, I can talk to him.
Sir Hughes really right. This doesn't make any...
Good, I got both of them. Just now, just need to talk to one more.
I never thought I'd see the day when Firebrand Keep was divided. These are dark times indeed.
The plan to attack the Red Guards is wrong. Help Sir Edmund and I we take the keep.
You would have me disobey direct orders and turn against Sir Croy? You sound like that coward Sir Edmund. You're an enemy to the Order, and I will see you slain. Defend yourself then!
Yeah. Good luck with that. You're dead.
If Sir Hughes really wants us to go... You're right.
Good. Actually, Amy, can I get this Sir Edmund's letter? I probably have to... I can go and deal. But can I, hurry, grab the letter? Yeah, I can grab the letter. Now I'm back on track.
I knew more of my fellow knights would come to see the insanity Sir Croy means to unleash at Alcair Castle. I think we have enough knights now to retake the keep. I've sent them to take up strategic positions.
Are you ready to attack then?
Indeed. Taking up arms against our fellow knights is something I know none of us wishes to do, but Sir Croy has forced this upon us. This is unpleasant business, but let's get on with it. I've told the knights positioned around the castle to attack on our signal. There's a siege horn mounted atop Firebrand Keep's main hall. If you are willing, I would ask you to go there and blow the horn. That will signal everyone to attack.
Above the horn, be ready. Okay. Blow the horn.
What do you want?
We caught them by surprise, and I think we have the upper hand. I've been wounded, though. I don't think I'd be of any more use in the battle.
You've done enough already.
I've done what I could, but I failed to find Sir Croy. Now I fear he would best me quite easily. I need you to do this. I believe the other knights will stand down if we can defeat Sir Croy. Will you face him for me?
Where do I find him?
He's in the eastern garrison. Kill him. Put an end to this. There's another siege horn on top of the garrison. When Croy is killed, blow that horn. The knights will pause, and I'll use that moment to call for an end to the fighting.
Okay. Yeah, Friendship Gate. That's to Lofgar. And actually, speaking about Lofgar, actually I probably could enter it already. Yeah. Two against one. That's unfair. Friendship Gate discovered. Good. Goodbye. Goodbye. There.
The outsider who rallies my knights to rebellion. I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah, he's down. Now there we go. There we go. It's over here. There. That's not.
The Hagfen is safe for travel these days, but I still hate nasty, smelly swamps.
Nasty, smelly swamps. Time of a hag in place, but yeah. If she doesn't like swamps, how you imagine how she treats Black Marsh? Okay.
I grieve for Sir Croix and all those who died fighting for him, but there was no other way to save the Knights of the Flame. Thank you for doing what I could not.
So the battle's over.
Indeed. With Sir Croix slain, I am assuming command of Firebrand Keep for now. Needless to say, preparations to march to Alcair Castle have been called off. Killing my fellow knights to restore order was hard enough. But this matter with Sir Hughes is unthinkable. He's down in the infirmary. I'm told he was raving about killing the Duchess before he fell unconscious. I don't know what to do.
I'll handle it. The Duke sent me here to find him.
Then I suppose you must. Whatever crimes he may be guilty of, you should know that Sir Hughes was always an honorable knight. I simply must believe that his recent actions are caused by some form of insanity.
I'll take that into account. Well, is for infirmary.
The infirmary is below the Great Hall. Speak to the healer there, Odette. Get her assessment of his condition. Again, I would plead with you, if his actions are truly driven by madness, show mercy.
I'll do what needs to be done.
If you are wounded, you may take a bed in the corner. I will tend to you as soon as I can.
I'm here to see Sir Hughes.
I'm sorry to say that Sir Hughes is in no condition to talk. I tried to help him, but this is simply beyond my ability to treat. It seems to be some type of curse. He came in mumbling to himself, and soon he was just gone.
May I at least examine him then?
I do not think you could cause his condition to be any worse, so you are welcome to do what you like. I warn you, though, curses like this are very unpredictable. If you start to feel dizzy, I would suggest stepping away.
Is that about to enter his dreams, how it seems, if I remember? Yeah. Eclair Keep. The city of the Dukes of Eclair, who have reigned over the valves of eastern Stormhaven since the late First Era.
The Duke should not have wed King Faharajad's daughter.
The Duke's marriage was a mistake. He's put us all at risk.
King Faharajad is planning to invade Algair. Duchess Lakana is a spy.
Lakana has everyone fooled. She and her father are plotting against us.
Duchess Lakana is orchestrating an attack on Algair. She must be stopped.
The Duchess has betrayed us. I have to stop her. Whatever it takes.
Now they go on the upper floor.
I know what you're planning.
What are you doing here? Leave my room at once.
I won't allow Alcair to fall into Redguard hands.
Alcair in Redguard hands? Tears of Set. You've gone mad.
I'm sorry. But this is the only way.
No, please.
What have I done?
Supposed to put the sword on her in her back, but instead they like, yeah, or dagger, yeah, you know.
I killed her. She deserved it, didn't she? I know she did, or I think I know. Is this real?
This is a dream.
No. It's a never-ending nightmare, whether I sleep or not. I killed Duchess Lakana. The omen whispered in my mind, poisoning my thoughts. Now it tortures me, forcing me to watch the murder again and again.
Who or what is the omen?
The omen of fear, always with me, always whispering, telling me about the Redguards, about Lakana. I believed it, but it was lying. I murdered an innocent woman and betrayed the Duke. Now it's hiding, but it's not gone.
How can we stop it?
We have to kill it. You have to kill it. My sword. In the dream, I left it in the throne room. The omen is drawn to it. Find the sword and find the omen.
Okay. See, sword.
I can see your fear.
Yeah. So you're gonna call specters. I'll put Noah. Okay. Goodbye.
You killed the omen. May the Eight bless you. My mind is free, but my sins remain.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm all right, but not absolved. I ordered the Knights of the Flame to rebellion. I murdered the Duchess. I betrayed the Duke. These stains on my honor cannot be washed away.
Let's leave this nightmare. Anyway, it says it's daily complete. But yeah, I can get my stuff right here. But I have to delete that. Don't need that right now, so yeah. Anyway. There's the Duke.
Sir Edmund sent for me and I came as soon as I could. Sir Hughes does not plead for clemency, yet he says his mind was not his own.
He was under the influence of a Daedra, but it's dead now.
As strong as my anger may be, I sense truth in your words, and some change in Sir Hughes's character. But he murdered my wife, and for that I can find no forgiveness.
Then you will have when you would have him executed, your grace.
He asked me to take his life and restore honor to the Knights of the Flame. But my emotions are too strong. I cannot trust myself to make the right decision. You were in his dream. You saw what drove him to murder. You must decide his fate.
Let him live. He was in his right mind. He should die for murdering.
King Faharjad is furious over the death of his daughter. He demands an immediate execution for her murderer.
Whatever dark influence that dominated Sir Hughes, that was the enemy. This man is innocent.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I just want to see what everybody says.
I was so happy to see Sir Hughes escape from whatever darkness held him in thrall. But it seems now his fate is more unclear than ever. Whatever he may have done, I would counsel the Duke to show mercy. Always mercy.
Okay, so yeah, she's saying mercy, so.
The Duchess died by my hand. My crime is unforgivable, and I accept full responsibility. Do what must be done.
Sir Edmund sent for me and I came as soon as I could. As strong as my anger may be, he asked me to take his life and restore honor to the Knights of the Flame. But my emotions are too strong. I cannot trust myself to make the right decision. You were in his dream. You saw what drove him to murder. You must decide his fate.
Well, he wasn't in his right mind. Yeah. Let him live. He wasn't in his right mind.
Very well. Thank you for your counsel.
Rise, old friend. You will not die this day.
Then my punishment is living in disgrace.
Yeah. She won't be pleased.
I fear that King Faharjad will not be pleased with
Yes.
this outcome. I will do my best to explain the circumstances, but there may be political repercussions.
Yeah.
This decision could not have been easy for you, and it will not be easy on Duke Nathaniel. Sir Hughes is a good man, though, and I am glad he will live.
For
I fear that justice would have been better served by my death. I pray your judgment does not prove to be a mistake for the future of the Covenant.
And here's what she says.
There has been so much blood and so much darkness here today. I should attend to these wounded knights.
Now we talk to the Duke.
I cannot allow one who committed so grievous a crime to ever serve me again.
What happens now?
Sir Hughes may live, but he will never stand in my court again. I hereby strip him of his knighthood. I exile him from Alcair. He may never return, upon penalty of death. He faces a kinder fate than the one that befell my wife. Though the immediate danger is past, I fear this might be more than an isolated event. Sir Hughes driven mad by nightmares, and I've heard the constable in Coghlan village was similarly affected. I need to know more about this so-called omen.
Where would I find such knowledge?
The spirit wardens of Pariah Abbey. They dabble in Daedric rituals, but they're benevolent. Speak to Brother Moron at the Abbey. Ask him if the appearance of this omen should be cause for wider concerns. If so, we should warn High King Emmerich.
I'll find Moran. yeah. About her Abbey. The last time when I did doing this, I was also doing the the prologue. Let me get to it. Oh, now we have the quest starters. I can easily show it. You know, used to we didn't have all the prologue quests at the quest starters like for Murkmire and stuff and whatnot. Just only a few, but not like we have all the quest starters. But anyway, enough about that. Which one was it? Was it the Missing Prophecy or was it Who Rebel Darkly? Okay, that's prologue quest for Somerset. That's Markarth, Dragonhood, Moen, Murkmire, Greymoor, I think it was either the one that had to deal with shadows. For one that you know the shadows, I killed them. I can't remember which one it was. Whatever the case, it directs you to go to Per Abbey and all. I think it's the Lost Prophecy one. Yeah, I think that's for one. Anyway, because you had to speak to I'm about to say for one. Azura. You have to speak to the Daedric Prince Azura. Yeah. Of Dusk and Dawn. So yeah. Anyway. Ooh, this gonna. Ooh. That was not good. Okay. Hammer Death. Oh wait, no. That's a specific. I know you go heal during the Jester's Festival to fight that giant boar, but was there any specific quest, zone story quest? If not, I could have been here and make this field up to to get to make me have it on the quest map on my map completion. Oh well, I'll be over there later on. Anyway, yeah, that's the place where I need to head next to. And actually, I feel like I've been recording for a while. I'm just gonna end this part already. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this part already. Of course, definitely because I want to hurry go somewhere and also empty my all the stuff I'm carrying because I'm getting 12 more stuff. I have max stuff, so I need to delete some of that. So yeah, I'm just going to end this part here for now. Whew. So yeah, that's some of Stormhaven. Oh, we completely 10 out of 24 quests. So in total, I still have about 20. I'm about to say 24. I only have 14 quests left to go. And then after those 14 quests and 4 blah 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 and 4 points of interest just to get out of the way too. So yeah. After all that, I'd be like leave Hill and I'd be on to Wyvern Spire, but we Wyvern Watch. Everyone's favorite vampires for Wyvern Watch Castle and stuff. Anyway, enough about all that. This has been Clyde. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online. Thanks for watching. Goodbye and happy gaming.